Hello, everyone. This is Sam Ridgway, and it's another episode of Tales from the Crypto with our resident guru, Cameron Sykes, which is here. Cameron's got a couple coins he's going to talk to you about, as well as like maybe just a little status of the market and some stuff like maybe some industry type things that you might be looking for coins in if you're kind of doing some research on your own, just on the side. So, Cameron, why don't you just take it away and maybe start off with the status of the market, and then we'll move into other stuff.
Well, yeah, the market has continued just basically taking a dump all over itself. We were definitely anticipating Bitcoin being a lot higher than it is currently right now. But I think a lot of people have, and I think there's still a lot of really strong bullish sentiment, but we're in the process of seeing what I anticipate as the last leg of the final shakeout before the rally. And so it hit 55.6 this morning, dropped all the way down to 55.6. I think as of right now, it's around 57, like around 57. So we might be seeing a bit of a correction, but bounce back, but it'll probably go and retest it, that same, support level again, probably by the time we're done filming this. And so hopefully it bounces off that support and we start the next leg up of the rally, which I think is quite frankly inevitable at this point. But I could potentially see us just kind of dicking around 55, maybe down to 52 at the absolute lowest. But by December, I think we're going to start seeing some movement, but hopefully we start seeing that a lot sooner. But we're talking about it before we got the show started. Everything's been just kind of sucking except for Metaverse plays. Like if you had money in Decentraland, Sandbox, or Boson right now, you'd be crushing it right now. I think is Decentraland up like 30% today right now, and they're up over around $5.
But you recommended Mana, right?
We recommended that when
one of them you recommended.
Yeah, that we recommend that around 73 cents, I believe.
And so Boson was up like over 200%. We talked about that as well, and you'd recommend that one as well.
Yeah, we recommend Boson, I think, when it's around $1 or so. It got up to around $4.20 as of last week. It's been down a little bit, but it's still held really strong. And I'm still share the sentiment that it's going to be probably around $10 at the end of the year. And I think that will be a 20x within, the next 365 days. Decentraland, I mean, they're just, they're plowing away. They're really leading the space right now. I mean, the metaverse is essentially, inside of Decentraland right now. I mean, I was just on OpenSea last night and I was looking at some NFTs that within Decentraland that were, going for, $500,000 for, plots of land where you can just go and buy and, develop, shopping malls or commercial spaces and stuff like that. And it's just really crazy to see what's going on in there. And there's going to be live events. And we talked about Paris Hilton did a full-on DJ set at a nightclub within Decentraland a couple of weeks ago. So this stuff, it's only getting crazier right now.
It's coming. So don't, but kind of the point is when you look at your portfolio and it's looking down, I mean, that's just the natural. It's the way it is. Like it goes up, it goes down. There are corrections. Nobody knows when it's going to come up. I mean, you can give your best guess, but you don't know. But what I can tell you is it's going to come up. Like this, We're not finished with this bull market. So hold on to your stuff. Just keep it and just wait. And in week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever, you're going to be looking at it. You're like, damn. So don't get discouraged.
Yeah, the big things that are going to kill you right now is like, if you just impatient, you just want your money and you're just going to just try to get out now right before it rallies and not like make any money on it. Yeah, you're going to do that. Or unless you invested too much and, you're strapped for cash, you need to pay the bills and you're hoping that you could go flip some money really quick and help pay rent and then have some money left over. And so, but aside from that, if you're not strapped for cash, you're not needing that money, don't worry about it. Just let it sit, wait a little bit longer. Don't sell at the absolute worst time, which would be right now. And just write it down. I guarantee you this time in a couple of weeks, you're going to be very happy you held. So,
all right. So you have two new coins.
Yeah. The first one.
Let's talk about them.
Absolutely. The first one I have for you is called Power Ledger and their ticker symbol POWR. As of last week, you're able to get it on Coinbase, but we'll talk about why you're probably better off buying that on Coinbase Wallet as of right now. As of this morning, it's trading around 76 cents with a market cap of 350 million. And Power Ledger is an Australian startup that was founded in 2016, and they're dedicated to revolutionizing the clean energy space. And so they're a blockchain-based energy trading platform that offers a software solution that enables its users to sell surplus electricity generated from their solar rooftops and gives consumers a choice when it comes to selecting who they're getting their energy from. And so Power Ledger's energy trading platform is being used in countries like the US, Japan, Australia, India, and Thailand. In fact, Indian state officials were so impressed by their platform that they decided to make a law that requires utilities to support peer-to-peer trading, energy trading. Power Ledger has also made a foray into South America, where copper mining giant BHP Chile used their software for sustainability projects to benefit local communities. That said, I had a really weird experience trading power earlier this week. And so last Thursday, I purchased power on Coinbase for around 55 cents. And so what happened afterwards was a really unusual first for me. So after that, a few hours later, I checked back on my Coinbase and had a bit of a shocking discovery. So I looked back and I noticed that what I did is I originally purchased a few $1,000s worth of this, and I checked back on it and it was 100x in only 2 hours. So making it even more strange is that the price hadn't even moved. So suddenly a $5,000 investment is saying that is now worth $500,000, which typically would be really awesome, or at least so I think. Turns out it was too good to be true. There's actually some technical issue that all Coinbase users holding power were experiencing. And then I checked back later and saw that power was no longer available on Coinbase, and I couldn't access my funds, I was not very happy about. And then I get an email from Coinbase saying that they're experiencing technical issues with power. They suspended all of its trading on their platform. And not only that, they were going to be temporarily restricting my account, meaning it will be view balance only. No trades, no transfers, just only view my balance, and no idea when I'd be able to access that money again. So that was really shitty and scary. 3 days passed without being able to access those funds until the restriction was lifted. Unfortunately, Coinbase's technical issues with power haven't been resolved yet. So although I can access my funds for other tokens, I still can make trades. I still cannot access power, trade that, sell that, or have access to those funds in my account. Thankfully, it's up over 40% since I bought it. But I just can't sell the profits, and there's no time frame to when there are issues with trading that is going to be resolved. So if you actually want to buy that right now, you'd have to go on Coinbase Wallet. But I would imagine any day now, hopefully that issue has changed, and you can actually buy just directly from Coinbase. But so kind of a weird story that I thought I would share. But overall, I think it's a really promising coin, definitely one looking into. Has that ever happened?
So Coinbase Wallet, that's what you're suggesting.
Yeah, Coinbase Wallet. Like last week, it was straight up Coinbase. Now it's Wallet until they get their shit figured out. So, but definitely.
And again, people, when you go out there, you have to take something like ETH. You have to put it in your Coinbase Wallet, and then you have to do that trade, and you trade ETH for whatever coin that you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you're gonna buy coins in Coinbase Wallet.
Exactly. He is.
All right. So what's our next coin?
The next one I have for you is called AdShares, and that's ticker symbol ADS. And that's not traded on any of the major exchanges yet, but you can get that on a MetaMask wallet. Right now, it's trading for $2.82 as a market cap of 58 million. And so AdShares is a Web3 protocol for metaverse space monetization. And so I'll explain what that actually means, because I don't expect any of you guys to have any clue what the hell that means as of right now. So AdShares AdServer platform allows users to rent advertising space inside the metaverse, blockchain games, NFT exhibitions, and websites. So the project's goal is to utilize NFTs in order to help promote different products in the metaverse. AdShares will display ads and art inside a decentralized way to eliminate third parties, which collect substantial fees from both publishers and advertisers. And ultimately, they want to have their ads in the metaverse creations such as games, events, concerts, and many more. And their aim is to get rid of Google's monopoly on the advertising market by allowing anyone to enter without a startup fee. It allows its users to freely choose the ads they want to be displayed without any restriction and with low fees. And so the company wants to apply the same to the metaverse and on an even larger scale. So AdShares Web3 blockchain technology allows it to process 1.4 million transactions per second, which stands at the competitive edge with the aforementioned Google Ads. So AdShares is not only an interesting alternative to Google Ads, but its technology is likely to become Google Ads' successor. So the Web3 revolution is already taking place, and no one has ever like approached the decentralization of the advertising sector with this type of product. So I think this is a really promising coin. It's an opportunity to get in before it's listed on any major exchanges right now. It ultimately will be, and so great play, great time to get in early. And it's a metaverse play. It's going to be have a better mousetrap to anything that Google's providing to advertising. And it's also Web3 play, and you're able to get in there early before it's on a major exchange. And so I think there's a lot of potential there. Its market cap is only 58 million. So you could do 10x from there and it'd still be under $1 billion market cap. And so, I mean, I think there's, a lot of opportunity for really huge returns there. And so give it a look.
Yeah, advertising is always a good bet. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be advertisers, especially. And then we go even further into this whole metaverse thing. And, you look at the market right now and a bunch of stuff is down, like almost everything's down. But a lot of the metaverse tokens are not.
Yeah,
Mana,
now it's the metaverse shine.
Axie Infinity, and some of the others, the Sandbox. So anyway, some of those are they're up. So imagine what they're going to do when the rest of the stuff starts taking off. It's just going to go absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and this is
But that's a play you want to do right now. Is you want to look at stuff in metaverse. You got look out there, look for metaverse tokens. If you're doing some research on your own, which you should, just play around. Look for stuff in the metaverse to possibly invest in. Then look at the technicals, see if it makes sense or something that you would use yourself. And if that's the case, go out and get yourself some. So anyway, but I think that give me the two power and what was the other one?
Power Ledger and AdShares. And Power Ledger is POWR. AdShares is ADS.
All right, and one on Coinbase Wallet, and then we have the other one on MetaMask.
You got it.
All right. Well, Cameron, thank you for those picks again. And we'll just next Wednesday we might have an entirely different conversation. Although I'll be in Cancun, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to still try it. I'm going to still try to make a video with you on Wednesday. Anyway, thank you so much for all that you do and everything that you pick and all the research that you do. And until next Wednesday, or maybe the Wednesday after that, I'll talk to you later. All right.
All right. Sounds good, man. You have a good one.